पुत्र लोग, सत श्री अकाल, कैसे हो? अरे बच्चों, मुझे नहीं पहचाना? मैं कौन हूँ? मैं हूँ हैप्पी सिंह और मैं आपके स्कूल में आया हूँ अपने बच्चे को एडमिशन दिलवाने। हाँ, उसका नाम है स्माइली सिंह। वो हमेशा हंसता रहता है तो उसका नाम हमने स्माइली सिंह रख दिया। अरे तो उसके साथ आप सब दोस्ती करोगे? मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो आपकी तरह ही अंग्रेजी में बात करे, खूब लिखे और खूब पढ़े। हमने तो बड़ा नाम सुना है आपके स्कूल का, तो आप सब उसके दोस्त बनोगे? अरे आपकी मैम कहाँ है? उनकी किताब मेरे पास रह गई थी। वो ऑफिस में आए थे किसी काम से और मैं उत्थे ही बैठा था, तो वो मेरे हाथों में उनकी किताब आ गई, पर वो मिल ही नहीं रहे। मैं कब से उनको ढूंढ रहा हूँ। कोई बात नहीं पुत्र, मैं बाद में आपसे बात करूँगा। आप खूब खेलो, खूब हंसो और आपकी मैम जो कहने वाली है उनको बहुत ही ध्यान से सुनो। हाँ, तो मैं आप सबसे बाद में मिलाऊंगा। बाय बाय।
Hi to all the little ones out there. How are you all doing? I'm doing perfectly fine, and I'm sure you all are fine too. Well, have you happened to see Happy Singh anywhere? No? Oh, I'm looking for him. He's got one of my favorite books with him. Yes, the book I read every day. But anyways, I'll look for him later. I want to discuss something about books to you today. Yes, children, I want you to all know that why should we read? Well, there are some very important things that I want to share with you about why we should read books. Well, did you know that books make us smarter? Yes, when we read more books, we become even more smarter because we gather all the knowledge that the book has to share with us, and that makes us even more smarter. Well, did you even know that books makes our memory power even more sharper? Yes. So our memory becomes even better when we read a lot. Also, children, it builds our vocabulary and it enhances our language. So many benefits from reading. Isn't it great? Well, did you even know that it builds our imagination and the creativity in us? So when we have to write little stories, it all comes to use. And the most important thing, children, that when we know how to read, we become very, very confident. So many benefits from reading. Now, do you want to know how to read a book? Well, I'm going to tell you that also. First of all, you should know how to hold a book. Yes, there is a correct way of holding a book also. Now, when we pick up a book, we should make sure not to bend the pages. Also, try not to fold the book in this way, because by doing that, you end up spoiling the binding of the book and the pages can easily tear and your book will not last for long. So children, the best way to hold your book is just support it with your palm, and with your other hand you can keep it in front like this so that pages don't fly and you have a control over your book. Also, don't keep the book too far or neither too close to you. Keep it at a safe distance where you can read it well. So did you know all that, children? Another thing I want to tell you is not to stop at every little word that you read. Now, suppose if I am reading the book, I should be able to read it in a flow, and that will come with practice. One fine day, the Indian king was talking to his favorite daughter, Pocahontas. Now, children, that was in a flow, but sometimes some people read words one by one. Now, for instance, one fine day, the Indian king. Well, children, when you read often this will also go away. You will start reading in a flow. Also, children, when you're reading, try to make eye contact with your audience and read aloud so that they all can hear you clearly. So now that you know why you should read and how you should read, do you want to know which books you should read? Well, I'll tell you. There are some really good authors who have written books for children over the years. Some of them is Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl has written some really wonderful books for children like The Hungry Caterpillar, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and many more. There is another, Dr. Seuss. Who doesn't know Dr. Seuss's books? Well, The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham are some of his famous books. Also, Enid Blyton, who has also written some very good books, and Ruskin Bond, who has also written some lovely stories for children. So, now that you know about these authors, please go and find a lovely book for yourself and read. Now you may think, ma'am, how can we go out in this lockdown and get a book for ourselves? Well, you don't have to go anywhere to get yourself a book. You know, children, there are many apps that help children to read online. So you can go to those apps and easily download those stories and help yourself to a lovely book. So, are you all going to pick up a nice book and read? I hope you all do so. Now today, children, I'm going to read you a small story out here just to demonstrate how you should read. So, you all ready? Well, here we go. Mr. Magic Man. Mr. Magic Man is a magician. He performs magic tricks. He is famous in his town and goes to all the children's parties. He performs lots of magic tricks for them. He makes all kinds of animals from balloons. He plays card tricks and, like Harry Potter, he can make things disappear. He tells wonderful stories. Sometimes he sings and dances for the children. All the children love Mr. Magic Man. When children see him in town, they wave and shout hello at him. He waves back, and sometimes, if he has his hat on, he raises it to greet them. Today, Saturday, June 10th, it is Peter's birthday. Peter is 10. At 2 o'clock, all the children are at Peter's house. They play party games and eat some delicious cakes. They wait for Mr. Magic Man, but Mr. Magic Man does not come. The children are sad. Then Peter's dad comes in. He says, "I'm very sorry. Mr. Magic Man has got a bad backache and he cannot come." All the children are upset. They think a bit and then they make a plan. They make a banner and they go to Mr. Magic Man's house. They knock on his door. Mr. Magic Man slowly opens his door. He sees the children and he smiles. The children hold up their banner. The banner says, "Get well soon, Mr. Magic Man. We all love you." Then they give him a cake. Mr. Magic Man opens his mouth and he makes it disappear. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that story, children. So, what are you waiting for? Pick up your favorite story, your book, and read to us, following the guidelines that I shared with you today. And send your videos to Reshmi ma'am, and we'll enjoy watching them. So, until next time, bye bye.
ओहो, आप फिर से आ गए? अरे धत्तेरी, मैं फिर से आ गया। आहा, तो आपने अच्छे से सुना आपकी मैम ने क्या कहा आपको? को? ठीक है, बहुत अच्छे, बहुत अच्छे। अच्छे बच्चों की तरह खूब पढ़ो लिखो और बड़े बन जाओ। अरे ये मैम की किताब तो आपकी मेरे हाथों में ही है अभी तक, और मैंने पूरा स्कूल ढूंढ लिया पर वो मुझे कहीं नहीं मिले। कोई बात नहीं बच्चों, मैं ये किताब यहीं रखे जाता हूँ और आप सबसे बाद में मिलूँगा दोबारा से। तब तक आप सब खूब हंसो, खेलो, गाओ और पंगड़ा पाओ।